Hi, gentle ones. Welcome to another video. I wanted to come on and share how my day went today. I'm propped up in this position right now because I have a concussion. Well, so this is the story. I was hanging these curtains last night. I raised them up. I wanted them further up to ceiling. So I got on the ladder last night and raised them all up. And you can see ceiling fan, maybe, right there. And there's the window. So last night, while I was hanging this last panel up, I moved the ladder over in front of this window right here. I stepped up on the ladder and I picked up the screwdriver and I felt something hit the back of my head, hit me on this side, hit the back of my head, and I instantly dropped the screwdriver. It was the little electric screwdriver. I dropped the screwdriver and I grabbed my head because it was instant pain. And I didn't feel any warmth. It was just pain. Once before, I fell and I had a concussion but I had a big gash here. So when that happened, I did this. I could feel the warmth and then that's when I saw blood. So that's when I was doing this because of the pain. But then I looked at my hand, there was no blood. So I was thankful for that. And I was thankful that I did not fall or lose consciousness. So when I looked up to see what hit me, it was a ceiling fan. I didn't realize I was that close to the ceiling fan, and I had forgotten that the ceiling fan was on. So I climbed down from the ladder. I sat down for a little bit because the pain was horrible. And I just kind of got myself together, put the ladder outside on the patio. I was done with it. Put the ladder outside on the patio and went to get me something to eat and so I could take my nighttime meds. By that time, my head was throbbing even more and my ears started hurting. I got me something to eat, took my meds, and I'm talking y'all, and my head is hurting. Took my meds, and I was scared to go to sleep. So I sat on the couch for maybe an hour till I started to get sleepy. And then maybe an hour and a half later, I did get up and get in bed. I didn't sleep well, just tossing and turning all night because of my head. I got up this morning because my head was hurting. I got up this morning and I was just slow getting out of the bed, but this was hurting right here. So when I did get out of bed, I just had pain in the back of my head, my ear, and my neck. And it felt like it was going down my back a little bit, but I um, took my, I took, I fixed me some breakfast and um, got myself ready to take myself to the ER. In an hour of after getting up this morning, I went to the ER and the pain had gotten worse. So when they checked me in and the doctor came in and looked at me. He looked at the back of my head and he said, "Oh, it's bruised." I had no idea. So right here, it's been warm since this morning. That spot has been warm where it hit me since this morning. But I had no idea I had a bruise. I didn't feel a knot or a cut. So I'm thankful for that. But I had no idea there was a bruise. Y'all, when they showed me the picture of the bruise, so it's about as big as my hand, of the back part of my head. When I saw that picture of the bruise, it it scared me. And all I could say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for keeping me as you did. So after the doctor came in, they took me for a CT scan and so thankful that nothing was broken because they were concerned about my neck and internal bleeding. So they took CT scans of my neck and my head. Nothing was broken and no internal bleeding, but I have a bad concussion and ugly bruising. So I'm going to try and figure out how to insert a clip of the bruise from the pictures that were taken at the hospital. Why I say I'm going to try and figure out, I'm still learning how to do this editing. If I edit any of my videos at all, but I'm going to play with it for a little bit and see if I can manage to insert a clip. If not, I'll just do a little short and upload it so y'all can see what I'm dealing with. But that was my adventure last night and today. Still a walking in gentleness. And y'all, I got up on the ladder and hung those up because I was feeling better in my body, had some strength, and I I I like advantage of good energy and strength in my body while dealing with this and stuff. Has me feeling so bad and it knocked me down for weeks at a time. So when I'm feeling better or energy or strength, I don't just immediately jump up and do stuff. When I feel that burst of energy, I do things that I like to do to um, beautify my home. I just moved my apartment, trying to make my apartment into a nice and comfortable and cozy home for myself and my dog. But I just moved to this current apartment in November. So I'm still living out of boxes and my garage is still packed with stuff. So when I have, like I said, when I have that energy, when I have the strength in my body, I try and do things a little bit at a time. I do listen to my body and take breaks when I was doing last night when I just raised my curtains up closer to the ceiling and I like how they look. But I have been banned from, I have two ladders, a tall one, and then just a short one. I've been banned from using the ladders for a while. The ladders are in timeout, and so am I. But in laughter and joking, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that it wasn't any cuts. It wasn't any internal bleeding. Nothing was broken, and nothing bleeding internally or externally. And here I go again, taking it easy and resting for however long I need to with this. So I just wanted to come on and share with you guys to um, let you know what's going on with me. And again, I'm going to get that video out to share my story, my story of being diagnosed with cancer. I'm going to get that out. I promise. I hope you've had a super fantastic, loving, warm, faithful day today, no matter what has come in your life today. Thanks for sitting with me. See you in the next video.